What's going on, guys? Time Lord here, bringing you guys another deck profile today. This is of a deck that's actually pretty original and creative. I like running it. It's my Relinquished Chaos deck. I played it at locals. Did alright with it. I'm gonna go back sometime this week and see if I can play it again. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Obviously, it is Relinquished Chaos, so we're gonna run 3 Relinquished. It's not necessarily the win condition of the deck. I guess you could consider it as a boss monster. It sucks up your opponent's monsters and pretty much just takes away their field advantage. And any battle damage that you take, first of all, the equipped monster is destroyed, and then your opponent also takes battle damage you receive as well. So it just keeps life points pretty much on an even scale, and then you can do the whole thing all over again. But yeah, so 3 Relinquished, pretty self-explanatory. Then we got 3 Piper. Piper's really good in this deck, obviously, because several of the cards are level 1. So tribute this, draw a card, reveal level 1, and then draw another card. The only problem with Piper is if it gets Veilored first turn, then you have a level 1 0/0 on the field, and you're like, well, shit. But that didn't really happen a lot. And when it did, I usually had back row to defend it. So then you got 2 King of Bio. Obviously, it's a spirit monster, so you can't special summon it. When you normal summon it, you can special summon a level 1 from the grave. And this is where Piper comes into play. So normal summon Kinka, special summon Piper, effect, tribute, draw a card, and reveal it, and then go super plus. And a lot of people don't really know this, but when you normal summon King of Bio, obviously you special summon that level 1. But King of Bio also states that you need to remove the monster from play that was special summoned from the graveyard. But since you contribute Piper, you send it to the graveyard, and therefore it is not removed from play. Now, if you did something like a Veiler, or well, at the time it was a Glow Up Bulb, then Glow Up Bulb would have been removed from play. But obviously, since Glow Up Bulb's banned, nobody runs that. So you got 2 Veiler. Obviously, it's a staple in this deck. Obviously, level 1, and it stops a lot of plays. Veiler Tour Guide, and then you got a Light in the Dark already. So, speaking of Tour Guide, we are running 3 in this deck. Tour Guide self-explanatory, and you have Sangan. Sangan's a search, and a really big reason why you should be running Tour Guides is because we are also running 2 Djinns, Releaser of Rituals. This card it's pretty broken. Normal summon Tour Guide, search out Djinn, special summon defense, either overlay for Leviathan or just let it sit there. And then once in the graveyard and you play your ritual card for your Relinquished, you can banish this card. And as long as Relinquished is face up on the field, your opponent can't special summon. So it's pretty good against dragons and anything that involves around big special summoning. And then you have another searcher, Manju. When it's normal or flip summoned, you search for either Relinquished or your Black Illusion Ritual. The only problem with this card is that it gets Veilered easily. Go first, turn Manju, Veiler. Okay, that's fine. Worst case scenario, you get a Light in the Dark. Or, excuse me, a Light in the Graveyard. Then you have 2 Thunder Kings. I tech Thunder Kings in here because it stops a lot of special summoning. And I don't want my opponent special summoning big monsters if I don't have Relinquished in hand pretty much first turn. So I'll go first turn Thunder King and prevent a lot of their big plays. Plus, it's always good. It stops duality. Boss monsters, Chaos Sorcerer. Obviously, we have a good mix of light and dark. Gores for hand traps. Run a Dad. It's pretty much staple in this deck. Dad is very good. You will not believe how fast you can get 3 dark engraved with this deck. And then PLS, of course, for removal. Just hoping that doesn't get banned. But anyway, that takes care of the monster lineup. Let's go ahead and move on to the magic spell cards or whatever. 3 Black Illusion Ritual. Obviously, it's your staple ritual card. It's pretty self-explanatory. That's another reason. I run 3 because I also run 2 Preparation of Rites. 3 I found to be incredibly consistent. Now, sometimes you might draw into 2, which is fine. You know, draw into 2 and draw into your Relinquished, and then later on draw into a Preparation of Rites. You can still recycle your Black Illusion Ritual. However, if you're only running 2 of your Ritual cards, and you're not drawing into them, then Preparation of Rites isn't going to do you a whole lot of good. Now, I understand that with running 2 Manju, but like I said, they get Veilered, so you need that 3rd Black Illusion Ritual. It works well for me. It's not really a dead draw. Actually, I don't think I had a dead draw the entire day on Saturday playing on locals. Staples, double MST and Heavy, as well as Reborn and Dark Hole. And then traps, you got 2 Compulse, 2 Fiendish Chain, stops the meta, and then Solemn Brigade. Solemn Brigade, I usually side this out because I just find it too costly in most of these decks, especially if you aren't able to get out your good plays first couple turns. Let's go ahead and move on to the extra deck. It's pretty much the same thing as what you guys have already seen. Mistworm, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, Void Ogre, Black Rose, Brionic, Flambeau Requisus. I don't really use that a whole lot in this deck. Don't really sync for 6 a lot in this deck. Catastor, Armory Arm, Utopia, Acid Golem, Leviair, obviously Zen Mains, and Leviathan. Now, I'm pretty sure the only extra deck plays that I went into were the rank 3 plays, and that's just because I was able to get out Tour Guide really easily and it wouldn't get Veilered or something like that. I guess I can show you my side deck, though I generally don't, but let's give you guys a good idea of what I was siding in on Saturday. 2 Cyber Dragon, obviously they're light and they're big beaters, so it's Cyber Dragon. Caius, because it's Caius, and I can tribute really easily with this deck. Lava Golem, this is such a troll card. Sided in instead of Chaos Sorcerer, and tribute 2 of their monsters, and then take control of it with Relinquished. So yeah, it's pretty good in this deck. Obviously another Veiler. 3DD Crow. I side 3DD Crow because they are level 1 and they're just so freaking good. Playing against Inzectors. Oh hey, DD Crow, your Hornet. See your Hornet. You know, playing against Light Sworns. You want to go Judgment Dragon? No, you only have 3 now. Yeah, it's just really good. Plus, you can reveal it with Piper and draw another card. MST, Mind Control. Siding this over Smashing Ground for now. I might switch them out, but Mind Control is just really good in case I'm playing somebody with like a really consistent level 4 deck, like Heroes open with Stratos most of the time, so I'll go, you know, Mind Control, take your Stratos, and go into Utopia. Then we got Dust Tornado. 2 Dust Tornadoes, you know, are really consistent. Actually, I almost prefer it over MST, but that's why I side these. Either I'll run Back Row Hate, take out the warnings for Dust Tornado, and just do shenanigans. 2 Bottomless removes big monsters like Darkness Metal and Light Pulsar, and a Deep Prison, also for removal. But yeah, that's the side deck. Like I said, this deck did alright. I just didn't have a good day. I wasn't feeling well, so I made poor plays, and you know, it happens. But yeah, this is my Relinquished deck. I hope you guys like it. Leave a comment what you think. Feel free to try it out. I mean, it's like a really creative, original deck. I've seen a lot of renditions of people trying to run this deck, but haven't really had a whole lot of consistency, or they would just stick with a Piper engine and get rid of Relinquished altogether. But yeah, seriously, try it out, and let me know what you think. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.